Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. This is Shubham, and today we are going to discuss about tightly coupling versus loosely coupling. So how we have reached here. So yesterday we have discussed about in the last video we have discussed about tightly coupled, loosely coupled, their dependency injection, IOC container, and how application context has been. We have seen the overview of most of the thing like auto wiring component scan, just overview, nothing else. It was just an introductory video. So today we are going to discuss about these two entities here, the tightly coupled and the loosely coupled, and afterward we will be seeing how dependency injection will be playing that role. Okay, so through this complete Arwing set, you will be knowing the Spring framework so that it will lay a foundation for us. Okay, so today we are going to discuss tightly coupled versus loosely coupled. First of all, coupling is how much work you are going to take to require something to get change. Okay, as simple as that. So what I mean by that is, whenever I say I have a tightly coupled architecture, that that generally mean that okay, I have a tightly coupled architecture. So how much effort I am going to take it to remove that work, or upgrade that work. Best example, car engine. How much time it is going to take to you to make a car from your basically petrol engine to electric. Basically your everything is going to change. Okay, everything is going to change. By what sense? Like your transmission is going to change, your motors are going to change, the battery will be huge, humongous. Okay, so these kind of things are tightly coupled. Let's say desktop, and let's say you live in somewhere around in India. Okay, and you have to you are going for some kind of your job. Okay, and in job you're going to Bangalore, let's say Karnataka state, you are going in a Bangalore. Okay, and you can't take it, right? You can't take it, it is very tightly coupled. Why tightly coupled? It has keyboard, it has mouse, it has wires, it has UPS, it has the screen, the monitor itself, that make that complete entity make a complete desktop, right? So these kind of things are very tightly coupled in nature. But what thing will come into the loosely coupled? Let's say you are having a normal wheels in the car. Okay, normal wheels. Now you are thinking to upgrade them to a diamond cut alloy wheels. Okay, so these are loose couple. Why loose couple? Because you will just lift your car in what say jack, and you will remove your nuts from your tires and take out your old tire, put the new tire inside it. So loosely coupled, you can do it itself and nothing has changed in the car. You just have to tighten the nut bolt, that's it. Okay, your laptop, your laptop is a loosely coupled, you can carry it, you can easily carry it. Okay, so that is loosely coupled, loose couple. I hope you might have got the picture of it. Now let's come to a real world scenario of it. Okay, let's say you are building an app, uh, more of a gaming app kind of a thing, right? So let me pull down some images or something for you. Okay, and let's say this is your class for that, and I will call it as game runner. Okay, or even say let's just call it a game. Okay, now game can be of very different kind of things, right? Game can be of very different type of things. You might have played Mario. Okay, it can be Mario, or it can be your Pac-Man. Okay, it can be your Super Contra, it can be your Taken, Takken. Okay, so games can be of very variety of times, right? So when you are developing, just think it in a way, when you are developing the game Mario, you will create various classes on it, correct? If I'm not wrong, sorry, you are going to create multiple classes for it, right? You will be creating various things into it, and you will be doing much more things into it, like let's say uh, your consoling, your everything, you will tightly coupled it. Then again your company got another audit, and they will say, okay, now you have to create a Pac-Man game for us, now you have to create contract game for us, now you have to create Tekken gamers. So in those many scenarios, will you are going to create the game, this game again? No, right? There must be some kind of solution in it, right? So what you are going to do in that situation? So that is where we will take this into a consideration, that we are not going to create all these games again and again, again and again. What we will do, instead of this directly connecting our games to our actual games, we will make a console for it. Console in the sense, the player movements. Okay, what do me I mean by player movements here? They will move forward, they will move backward, correct? They will move inward, they will move forward. Okay, so that will be our game console or any class. By console here, I don't mean that PS5 or something like that. Okay, I mean a simple word, that this console is something about your basic requirements. Like, you have to jump. Your character has to jump. So jumping is required in all of the games, right? So it will be taken care by Mario as well. Okay, Mario will be taking it. Mario. It will be taken by Pac-Man as well, right? Pac-Man will also have jumping. Super Contra will also have jumping, right? Super Contra and Tekken will also have jumping. So all these kind of things we are going to directly take it from game console. Why we will write multiple things multiple times? We don't need to write, right? We just define it here in gaming console and we will take it from here. That's it. So that is how our tight loosely coupled architecture is built from a tightly coupled one. Okay. If I zoom it a little bit, so this is a clear differentiation between a tightly coupled and loosely coupled. Okay, this one is tightly coupled. Let me write down here, tight couple, and this is loose couple. Hope you are getting the things right. This is loose coupled. Clear? So this is making a difference in our game. So how we are going to achieve it? Nothing. Just this game console is going to be our interface. Okay, that's what I have discussed you yesterday also. The loosely coupling required the interfaces right here. Correct? So we have to introduce the interface, and interface will take care of things for us. Okay, we will define interfaces and we will use that interface in our different kind of game. That is how from traditional approach we have come toward the loosely coupled architecture. Now let's say you have to just modify a single kind of a game. Okay, you have to modify, let's say, throwing punching capability of Mario. Okay, so in game console, when you are using that interface, you are implementing that interface, you just have to go there and just do that. It is not going to impact your Pac-Man, Super Contra or Taken. That's it that's it right? Isn't that amazing? Yeah, so this was the clear high definition of tightly coupled versus loosely coupled. Okay, and in next video we are going to see how Spring is going to create objects for us, how it is going to create the beans for us. Okay, so for all of that and more, stay tuned. Thank you.